Retro Reselling's new lair. So as you know, and I've kept banging on about, I've moved. We're now in Braintree. I had my tat tent in the bottom of the garden, nice metal framed shed, tent, wherever it is. It's done the business, saved me loads of money over the year, considering I was paying £400 a month at Big Yellow. But now we're in a 20-foot shipping container, slightly bigger, in fact it is bigger, and I have height again. That's one thing I missed a lot in the old tat tent. There was height, but not that sort of height. Not as tidy as I'd like it, but I have been picking up furniture bits again. Someone should be picking this up Saturday, that's why it's there. The furniture can go out there, and pretty much same as usual. Racking all the way around in categories. Goods in area, extra long shelving unit there, full of electronics I need to crack on with. That's today's task. The trusty packing table, that's not going anywhere. My electronic table is here out of action at the moment, because one of the downsides, even though I'm saving half the money that I was at Big Yellow, this is £180 a month compared to 400, mad. So really good value, but no lighting, no electricals. So my electronic table is now stuck at its lowest point. I can't actually use that, so that's now a shelf until the future. Condensation, there's no condensation. I think it is insulated somewhat. I'm not really sure, but hopefully, fingers crossed, next year in the new house, in the new garden, log cabin. I'm not doing it, I'm not touching the work, so it'll be done good and proper. But that's all in the early stages, quite expensive, but that's to come, hopefully next year. But for now, this is the premises you'll be seeing when I go to the boot sales and come back and show you what I got, or picking orders, which is what we're doing today. It's Thursday today, which means the mother-in-law has the grandchildren. They're off for 6 weeks holiday, so they're out of the way for the day. So I've got like 3 or 4, I think about 4 hours free, child free. So I need to pick my midweek orders, and it's been cracking. I'm focusing on consistency of listing. That's one thing I've been struggling with all the move and everything. And my sales are like this, up, down, up, down. Been doing it consistently, and sales have been good. And I haven't done one of these for ages either, and it's the first time in here. So good chance to show you around and show you what I have been selling, because what I have been selling has been good. Hopefully a few from some recent videos as well. I know there's one from the yard sale trail that we done, so it should be fun. Let's get picking. So I opened the eBay app. All sales are on eBay, none on Depop, none on Facebook. I did have a pickup from Facebook yesterday actually, and these drawers have sold, but not guaranteed because it's Facebook. But opening the eBay app, and we're going to start with just a pair of shorts. Reese shorts. This used to be for trainers. This is now jeans, shorts, trousers. Basically, if it goes on your legs, it'll be in the cages. And they're right there, which is handy because they stand right out with the pattern. Nice easy sale to kick us off with. This is a pair of Reese shorts. That's literally it, checkered shorts from a charity shop. Paid £3. They've gone for £18 plus £2.99 postage. Cheap and simple to start the day with, no frills. This was a nice quick sale, picked up in July, sold within a week. Ted Baker brogues. Now, I really need to start a SKU system, or really need to sort this out, because all smart shoes are all in the same box. It's a very scruffy, very full box. I'm hoping because I bought them recently, they won't be too hard to find. Oh, I tell you what, they're in the latest box that I took back to the house to picture. They're right there. I haven't put this stuff away. I get a box of stuff, I bring it back to the house, I take pictures at home in the garden while it's nice and sunny still. And I haven't yet put this one away. And lo and behold, here they are. Literally under a week. Literally maybe 48 hours to sell. Got these in a local charity shop for £4. Really nice things. Ted Baker. Hardly worn at all. I think they were like a size 8, so decent size. Really good condition. And they went for £29.99. Plus postage, £2.99. 4 into 30. You can actually see a lot easier the breakdown of the fees. So if we see what £29.99 actually made me. Okay, so I sold the shoes for £29.99, postage £2.99. So altogether £32.98 is what I received. So you've got the final value fee, which is 11.9%. Then, oh, no promoted. So these aren't even promoted. So yeah, definitely under a week. Plus the final value fee of 30p plus VAT. They've taken £5.07. Then obviously I have my postage, which these have gone with Hermes, which is under a kilogram, £2.30, something like that. So I've been left with 25.50. Is that right? Yeah, 25.50. They owe me £4. I've earned 21 quid. They've taken literally 2 days to sell. Yeah, that is proper bill payer. While we're in the boots section, one that will be in this box is a pair of Timberlands that I bought at the last boot sale I went to back in June, so which seems like a long time ago. But yeah, these have sold quick. Nicely buried. But here they are. Like I said, this was at the last boot sale I went to, which I was actually selling at. Obviously made quite a bit of money with them Dunelm lamps, and I spent 40 quid of it with a guy literally behind us when we were selling. I had a load of Timberland boots, there was like Nike trainers, what else? I think there was a Birkenstock. I can't remember, but basically these boots owe me about £10 to £12 maximum. Took an offer of £40 plus £3.99 postage because they're a bit heavier. I think they're like a size 11 boot, so they're gonna be over the 1 kilogram, maybe even pushing a 2 kilogram for all male. So I've done £3.99 just to cover that. Yeah, 12 to 40, again, nice and quick. Sold within, I think this is a couple of weeks. I listed these. It's on the grass background now with the fence, which is in the garden. So yeah, 2-3 weeks max to sell, 40 quid, happy days. Next up, I'm pretty sure I got robbed at the boot sale. I'm not sure, or I just dropped something out my trolley. I don't remember, I don't think so. This is a trusty trolley, 3 years old now, unbelievably, still going strong, but I'm pretty sure this got nicked from me. So basically, here it is. It's a Guitar Hero neck only. The other side down here was the Metallica, what's it? In fact, I found another one like a couple of weeks later, which was weird. Not related, hopefully, because I bought it from a subscriber. Here we go. In fact, this sold as well, so I can pull this out at the same time and explain a bit more. Right, so how all this went was, my Sunday boot sale, my first one, I bought, it was this guitar with this game. I can't remember how much I paid. It was like a £5, something like that. It was really cheap. But yeah, it had this. It was the complete set with the matching game, 5 quid. These go for good money. Like, well, we'll find out what I got for this one in a minute. But then I can't find for the life of me where the bottom half has gone. And I shortly after went back to the car to unload. And it was just in my trolley. I think, I don't know if it fell out. I very much doubt it, because it wasn't full, overflowing. So has someone nicked it from me? Have I just misplaced it? I have no idea where it's gone. Yeah, obviously I've moved as well, so I would have found it if I did misplace it. We've got a new car as well, so it's not hiding in there, because yeah, I looked everywhere, could not find it. Hopefully I haven't been robbed, but I wouldn't be surprised. But basically, yeah, I had to cut my losses. I was £5 into it anyway. I sold this on its own, £9.99, plus the postage, £2.99, literally just the neck. Obviously these can break or go missing, as we know. We've got the game as well. So anyway, that went for £9.99. So if you find them on their own, they're worth about a tenner plus postage, which was nice. But then, must have been 2, maybe 3 weeks maximum later, my midweek Wednesday boot sale, found another one, which was absolutely nuts. Metallica Guitar Hero, but obviously from my previous buy, I could then put the matching game with the proper complete set. Yeah, and this was bought from a subscriber. I bought some trainers from him as well. I think this, I can't remember what this owes me. It seems like so long ago. But again, it's got my grass background. Here we go, I put a list in here, and it's gone for $75.99. So well worth looking out for. Guitar Heroes are well worth looking out for anyway, but when you got sort of a limited edition or a slightly different one, like this is the Metallica version, complete it with the game, yeah, serious money to be had. So sort of, I could have sold 2 of these, because I should have the head or the bottom to that one, but there we go. Made the best out of a bad situation and still made a little bit of money. Now we've got a couple of small sort of camera bits going out, like smaller sales, but they tend to be accessories. We've got JVC V13, JVC V13E. This was a cheeky little sale. Again, another one that I pictured very recently and I haven't had a chance to put it away yet. So that means it was in this box here. So that was the camera it came with, and I had a Brucey bonus. There you are. So as I've said many times, when you buy camcorders or cameras in general, buy it like it's broken, and if it comes with accessories, the accessories will save you. You can try and sell the camera for spares or repairs if it's not working, and then power adapters, batteries, memory cards, everything like that is getting you extra money. This, for example, would have been from a faulty camcorder that owes me, I think it was like £3. I've got a load of camcorders. I'm gonna get through them soon. This was one of them that it wasn't working, but the camera owes me like £3, so this basically owes me that. I'm not sure if I've sold the camera faulty actually. There's a few listed and a couple sold, which is handy, but this on its own, £10.99 plus £3 postage, nice and easy. Just come with the camera. The camera owes me £3, took the risk, didn't work, but the accessories saved me. And with this one, this was a charity shop pickup. Yeah, this was the camera, which owes me like £8 from a charity shop. It's a Coolpix, it's a Nikon, Coolpix 990. That's been listed or sold separately, hasn't sold yet. But this came in the same box for £8, so I got the camera with this. Done a bit of research and noticed these sell on their own, and it doesn't really add any value to the camera. So I might as well split them out, make more money. And that on its own, or what is it first? It'd be good to know. A slide copying adapter, ES E28, made in Japan. Not really sure how to use it or what it does, but yeah, small and easy. And there's a little Brucey bonus with the camera that I was buying anyway. It's gone for £9.99 plus £3 postage. So small little extra that owes me nothing because I was buying the camera on its own for £8 anyway. So yeah, I absolutely love electronics accessories. They always sell and they're always small and light and cause rarely any problems. All right, let's go get some roller skates that I bought from Vinted. RIP, I have been permanently banned on Vinted. Who else has joined the club? The Vinted Banned Club. There's quite a few ridiculous rules. Ridiculous! Anyway, we won't hold a grudge. But we did make a sale from something that I did buy from there. So let's dig them out. I think it was these ones. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm now banned on Vinted, but at the time, like, I think I've even done a video on it, I was going nuts. Like, sort by, like, earliest listing, like, newly listed, like sort by the cheapest or whatever. I don't know what I was doing, but I know I was buying a lot. It got addictive, like refresh it, newly listed. If it's dirt cheap, quickly buy it. But yeah, bought some skates. These are some Rokes, I think that's how you say it. These were actually local to me. We done a deal on £16. I thought I was originally going to get like 80, pushing 100, but they've sat, I don't know, they've been listed since May. Obviously with the move and everything, and not going to boot sales, like July was basically, I need to recoup some funds because I had no spending money. I still spent, but I had to sell first before I went out and got anything out of the charity shop or whatever. So yeah, July was basically recover from moving because it's expensive. If you haven't moved and you're planning to, or you're going too soon, just save as much as you can. And if you've got your savings so you know what you've got, add a bit more on top. That's my advice. Crazy. So yeah, I needed to sell. So £16. I was hoping like longer term 75, 85 maybe, but they ended up going for only £38.99. I think condition wasn't overly on their side. Like there's quite a few scuffs in that, which does come with the territory of inline skates. But again, I need the sales to come in. I had a slow week as well. So yeah, I was promoting, accepting offers. So not amazing return on profit once you consider 16 into 38.99 plus postage on top. So I would have got 40 whatever all in. But yeah, not an amazing sale, but hopefully going forward now I'm more settled. I can't wait for them bigger returns. We'll do a couple of RA items now, retail arbitrage. So I bought from a retail shop and flipped it for a profit. Yeah, the very first week we moved to Braintree, we was in B&Q and that like you do, looking at paint. And they had loads of clearance stuff, like loads of it, a whole trolley full. And they seem to be clearing filters, like for boilers, and I'm not even sure what this one's for, but basically I'm on one left. And this was £1 each, all £1 each. The other bigger ones were £2, crazy, right? And they've been selling so quickly, literally like hotcakes. So this one, which is BWT Taste Fresh Protection Replacement Water Filter Cartridge. So I'm not sure what it's for or what it does, but it's brand new and it was £1 a time. I think I had 6 of these. On one left now, listed, they've been listed nearly 2 weeks maybe, £24.99 plus postage on top, £2.99 as per usual. £1 from a retail shop, B&Q, to £24.99 times 5, one more to go. Wouldn't be surprised if that's gone this weekend. Amazing find. There's others. I also sold a radiator, again on the same clearance trolley, a radiator, £10, was originally £290. I sold it on Facebook, was it? It was eBay or Facebook, I can't remember which one now, but they were local and they collected it cash on collection, 100 quid. Was it 110? I can't remember now. Ugh. Very tired. But basically, £10 into 100-ish. Boom. Lovely jubbly. I've been really enjoying the retail arbitrage. So there's that one. And then I was back at Dunelm. Not a lamp this time. They have been selling really well, the lamps. And I bought a few extras as well that I've already gone. But this one, is in there. Not a lamp. It is, again, 90% off. Oh my God, they took the box. Oh. Okay, let me put you down. So again, 90% off. So these were originally £99. Obviously, I've bought them for £9.90. Pair of curtains. They're just out of their packaging. They repackaged them in that clear bag. 90% off. It had all the details on. So obviously, they're brand new, unused, and I had all the details. Just a quick Google search, found the Dunelm site. You can still buy them on Dunelm now, £99. But yeah, I got them for just under a tenner, and they've gone for £55.99 plus £3.99 postage. Hardly any work doing. I didn't even picture them, to be honest. I just borrowed the photos on the Dunelm website. £9.90, £55.99. These were a couple of weeks listed, and I flipped it like that. Boom, more of that please. And from my latest video, the yard sale trail. Here you go, watch it here. There you go, click up there if you want to watch it. Maybe watch this video first actually. Lenny wasn't interested. Well, we had Lenny's birthday a couple of weeks ago, so he's got plenty more toys. Bluey's gone. The big old Bluey. I've got to try and do this with one hand. The colossal blue, which I said at the time was going to be a pain to pack. And yeah, I think it's going to be a pain because this tail doesn't come off as far as I know, and it's long and it's thin at the end, so it could break in transit. But yeah, look at it. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Got that with the mask. The mask is worth a lot less than I thought. I think in the video I said like 25 to 30 or something like that. It's actually only worth about 18, 19, 99. So that's a bit disappointing, but I bought the two of them for 15. Bluey here has gone for 45.99 plus, what did I put postage? Plus £4.99 postage, because obviously it's bigger, obviously bigger parcel, bigger money to pay. So all in £50.99 before fees and postage. But yeah, she owes me, well, the deal was 15, if you split it in half, £7.50. So happy with that. Hey, just a shame about the mask. I'm pretty sure at one point the masks are sold there. I'm pretty sure at one point the masks had sold out at Smith's. That's a lot of S's. But yeah, they're in stock now. I've looked online. That's why the values come down on the pre-owned market. That was a pain, but she's packed. Here she is, ready to go. I had to wrap it in a couple of bits of cardboard and then another bit of cardboard. So it took a bit of time, but we always manage. We're not scared of a packing challenge, are we? So I think we'll go back to some easier stuff to pack. If I go to this little box in here, this is something a bit different. It's one of my smallest sales, but it's from a subscriber, so if you're watching, thank you very much. I bought a load of sort of professional football photographer slides. And if I get one out, so I'll show you, up to the sun. Yeah, and they're from the 90s and early 2000s. I think they are 99 and the year 2000. This was the FA Carling Premiership, Arsenal 1-0, come on. At Highbury, there you go, 2nd of December 2000. And the picture here is Patrick Vieira of Arsenal and Joe Tessum of Southampton. Editorial use only. And there you go. That would have been sent off or tried to be sold, I guess, to newspaper articles and things like that. But yeah, I got loads of them. I was going to sell them as a job lot, but I thought, no, I'm going to break it down. I priced it based on basically how good and how much of a legend the players are. I think my most expensive one is, I don't think it's very PC to say, but Brazilian Ronaldo, fat Ronaldo, not me saying that, even though it was, But yeah, I've listed him for like 20 quid. I think all of these owe me 15 all in, something like that. So there's like pages and pages of them. There's loads of like duds, like no one's really interested, I don't think. But yeah, I picked out all the legends. Like here we have Teddy Sheringham. I think he's worth like £5.99 just on his own, just for that one. And yeah, I've got loads. Obviously, picked out all the Arsenal ones. Oh, here he is. This is the one I've listed for the most. Brazilian Ronaldo in his Inter Milan kit. So this was taken the 29th of August 99. Yeah, Brazilian Ronaldo in Inter Milan kit. How cool is that? I don't know what you would do with this, but I think this is cooler than like collectible cards, like people going nuts for collectible playing cards or whatever. I think this is cooler. This is unique. A photographer has taken that at the time, and sort of in card form, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, not sold, but the one we have sold was only sold for £3, but I took an offer and they said they were a subscriber, so I accepted that. I think it was only listed for a £5 anyway, so subscribers get the discounts. It's this one here, only £3, £3 plus the, I bet that should go as the letter, no problem, really thin. But yeah, it's Robbie Keane, when he played for Inter Milan again. So that's really cool. And that's gone to Aaron Logan. So thanks so much, Aaron. That's really cool. Yeah, I really like these. I don't get the trading card thing. I don't really get the hype. But yeah, I think these are really cool. I'd rather collect this sort of thing, like one-off, unique. And if you do want to buy them, obviously check out my store in the description below. I'll sort you out a good deal if you want one or two or whatever. Yeah, check them out. They're all in my store. If you're interested, yeah, I think these are cool. Yeah, hit me up with a message and see what we can do. But yeah, thanks again, Aaron, for this one. Hope you like him. Right, let's put this back, and while we're at it, let's get a pair of trainers out. I think we've got 2 pairs of trainers maybe sold. And I've never really, well, yeah, I've never had a SKU system. Like usually I just know like in this box, there might be ceramics. In this box might be electricals, small electricals, shoes, trainers, jeans. But I'm at the point now, because I do clothing and shoes a lot more. Obviously I do a bit of everything, but a lot more is shoes and clothes. Now like trainers. I have 4 different boxes and I've sold 2 pairs of trainers. They could be in any box. So the school bought error. I really need to start a SKU system properly. I've been wanting to do it for ages, but it's because I've got like 450 listings, nearly 500 listings. So I'll probably have to go through most of them. There's mainly clothes and shoes actually, like multiples. Like I know this one's shirts and t-shirts, so that one's fine, but getting full. These 3 here are sort of sweaters, fleeces, stuff like that. So that's a bit more difficult to find. So yeah, I really need to start a SKU system, he says. Will I do it? I should do really. But yeah, 2 pairs of trainers. Let me fish them out and let's see what we got for them. Well, the good news is I found them. Bad news is I've made a mess. I highly recommend the SKU system. Also, the biggest boxes you can get of really useful boxes, I think it's 140 litres. I wouldn't recommend it for smaller things like trainers, because even if I knew definitely they're in that box, I still got to dig through. If they're the smaller boxes, like 64 litre or 80, then it's more manageable. You don't have to dig everything out because they're always at the bottom. These were right at the bottom. These were sort of hiding in the corner. And obviously, we've got to work smarter, not harder. So I've got to crack on with that at some point. These are Air Max 90s Ultra 2.0 in like a nice burgundy and white colour. I would have paid no more than like £11–12 for these with the postage and everything. And they've gone for £39.99. Listed in May. So I think a couple of cycles to sell. But again, easy to post. That's what I like about trainers. Nice and easy to picture and post out. And obviously nice and cheap as well, nice and light. About £2.30 with every. Then go back to my midweek boot sale. Nice standard sale this, especially when you're reselling full time. £5 Air Force Ones, really nice clean condition. Didn't need to wipe them at all. Literally put them down, picture them, list them, sell them for £27 plus postage. So £30 all in from a fiver. The smaller size, so sort of women's 4.5 or kids size. Yeah, just a real nice colourway with that red swoosh. Very nice. Before we pick any more, we're coming to you live from a Depop sale. Here we go, not just eBay all day. Oh, these were personally my jeans. I got from TK Maxx for like a fiver, or I think it was £4 in the clearance. Had a bit of a sort out. And yeah, I literally listed these yesterday, which is nice and quick. Not a massive sale or anything. Just a pair of black jeans. I think Ragged Priest, they were called. So with my cages, I've got, so basically chinos, basically jeans or trousers that aren't black or blue. They go in this one. This is all sport stuff. So leggings, shorts, swim shorts, anything like that is in that one. Bit of space there. Then we've got blue jeans. Obviously 1, 2, 3, 3 cages so far. And then black jeans are in here. So I know roughly where they are. And these are the ones that sold. There we go. So these were mine brand new. Didn't buy them to resale, but had a little reconfigure of the wardrobe. I had like 3 pairs of black jeans, so I don't need 3. There you go, Ragged Priest jeans. I did technically resell them though, because they were literally in the yellow sticker clearance, I think maybe 2 years ago. And I've sold them literally just now for $14.99 on Depop. So not massive, but a live sale that's literally just come in, and I can pick it and pack it, perfect. I'm not even sure where this next item came from. On my custom label, my SKU system that I do use, I normally write what I paid, where I got it from, and then when I listed it, got this Scott item here, vintage like knitted sweater, which is really cool. It says I got it from wholesale, listed in February, and I cannot remember where I got this from. But it's super cool. If it's from wholesale, it owes me like £7, £8. If it was a kilo sale or in a mystery box or whatever, but it's gone for £35 plus £2.99 postage. Lovely jubbly. Another vintage buy next. We've got motorcycle jacket. Well, sort of motorcycle jacket. It's a motorcycle brand, Alpine Stars, but it's more of a sort of rain jacket. Yeah, super cheap. It was like £5 to £6 plus the postage. So say £8, £9 all in. This one, $35.99 plus $2.99 postage. If you can get Alpine Stars like leather jackets and suits, you're talking nice, bigger money. But yeah, this is just like a, is it polyester or nylon? Oh, there you go. Nylon with PU coating. $35.99 from £7 from Vinted. So it's been delivered to me and I just whacked it back on another site and sold it for profit. And another vintage one. This was actually one of the very first vintage snipes I've ever made during that peak anyway, when I was doing it lots and lots, and I was basically addicted to it. I remember these because these were like £4. These are called Nike Air Trainer 1 Low Strap. So I've got a strap across. I think these were cheap because they were slight yellowing. I was going to de-yellow it, but I kept putting it off, and in the end, I couldn't be bothered. I just listed them. They were dirt cheap anyway, and I'm clearing the backlog as much as I can ready before I go out to boot sales, hopefully this weekend. If the rain stays away, let's not mention the rain, so much of it. Back to the profit, £4, £5 with postage, say £6, £7 into £32 on 1 penny. Plus £2.99 postage, which rounds that up to £35, is it? 32, yeah, £35 all in. The penultimate pickup, I've pre-picked these now. Got a Fred Perry zip up top. This is from a charity shop. Size medium, nice dark grey finish with like a nice smart collar there. Get quite a bit of it down here in Essex. But yeah, charity shop, would have been like a £5, maybe maximum £8 I would have paid. I wouldn't have paid a tenner for this. Just been a zip up jacket, but it's gone for $35.99 plus $2.99 postage. Last and by no means least, I thought the Jurassic World toy was going to be a pain to pack. This is going to top it, and this is why I've left it till last, and it's the biggest sale. So from my midweek boot sale, I get the nice cool vintage stuff, unique, and you would have seen in a midweek boot sale, I got this complete set of Le Cousins, I don't know how you say it. But yeah, a 5 set of matching saucepans with, most importantly, the rack, which is what sold it for me. Let me get it out and I'll show you a bit better. So here it is. Yeah, this is the stand that done it. I paid £30 for everything, which is a bargain for this sort of thing, but it was condition issues. The main frame, if it was just no frame, just these, I probably would have left them because there was condition issues. 2 of them are quite bad like this. One of them's not too bad, and then the other 2, like the smallest ones, are crispy clean. So there's some issues there, but £30. Oh, and this one had a bit of a crack. But all pictured, all described and everything, so all good. £30 listed in June, and accepted an offer. I think I started high, I was still at £220, I think. Brought it down a couple. I got an offer of 110 and I took it again in July, recovering from moving. I want that money in. I've paid 30, 110, even after fees. That's a nice whack. But the only thing is now, packing it. Oh, because obviously cast iron is still fragile, so these will crack and break, as you can see from this lid here. Cast iron is a brittle metal. Brittle metal? That was fun to say. So yeah, really good sale. It would have been stronger if the condition was right. If it was like in pristine condition with this thing, the stand, and they're all like this, then I would be getting 200 plus, like maybe nearer 300, 250 plus. Yeah, with condition, I'm wanting space and I'm wanting money in, cash flow and all that. Yeah, I was happy to take 110 in the end. Not too happy about packing it though. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for joining me in my new pad for now, hopefully until only next year. Here's my bag with all my smaller orders in. Let's get that all dropped off at Every and Royal Mail. I think there's one for Yodel as well. Let's get them in there. And there's the parcels in the boot as well. Who says you need a van to do this job?